Hello and welcome to the TechHub.training solution video for the Billionaire Chart Chase Challenge. Hopefully by this point you've had a chance to go through the challenge and you've tried to create the charts and filter the data the way that it was described, but if not, that's okay. We're going to walk through it together. If you haven't started the challenge yet, you can head over to TechHub.training and find the challenge in the weekly challenges section. So let's hop on over to Excel and we'll just run through really quick how to do each of these. So for age ranges, we're going to take age and we're going to put it down in our rows section, and then we are asked to find the number of billionaires for each age range. So instead of doing the sum, we're going to do the count of the net worth, and then we have all the different data points in here, but we actually want to have a grouping for each 5-year range. So how we can do that is come over here to the pivot table, we can right click on it and we can push group, and this is going to start at 19. The youngest one was 19. I don't know how they did that, and go up to 100. Then we're going to do it for every 5 years, and that's going to automatically update our chart as well to show each 5-year range. So we've got that one done already. We'll move over to wealthiest nations. On this one, we need to put the country down in row, and we're looking at the total sum of net worth, so we're going to put that one there. But we only want to see the top 10 countries. So there are a few ways to do this, but one way is just to right click on this part of the graph and go to filter. We can click top 10, and we're going to do items by sum of net worth. So it's going to give us the top 10 in the net worth. Then we'll have those listed out here, but we want them to be sorted from largest to smallest so that the biggest one is on the left, and we can kind of see it a bit more clearly that way. Then we're also supposed to add data labels, so we'll just right click and click add data labels, and we've got it right there. So now we'll move over to percent industries, and this one's a little different. We have to create a pie chart. So we'll start out by putting in the industry and then the net worth, and then we'll right click anywhere on the chart and go over change chart type, and we'll scroll down until we hit pie and do 2D pie chart. Now we're going to right click on that and click add data labels, and we actually want to format those data labels because we also want to add in the category name as well. And it's a bit squished if you keep it small, but if you make it bigger, it looks nicer. Then, once we have that, the only thing left to do is make each number a percentage of the whole. So we'll go back to pivot chart fields, and we'll click on the sum of, well, it won't let me click over there now. There we go. Then we'll go to show data as, and we'll say percent of column total. And the reason we do column total is because over here on this pivot table, we can see that the sum of net worth is in a column. And so we want to show the percentage of the grand total, which is in the column. So we'll hit OK, and now we've got it formatted that way. All right, and now all we have to do is the first letter bit. I've already gone in and added a new field for the first letter of the name. All I did there was use the left function, and I used the name as the text, and I only need the first character, so I just put a 1 there, and I copied that formula down. So now we have the first letter there, and we'll go in here and insert a new pivot chart. So it's right over here in the bar. We'll select a table or range, so we'll just come in here and select all the data that we have and hit OK. Now we have our pivot chart set up. We'll just click here and we'll put first letter as a row and net worth as a name. And there are lots of different ways that you could do this, but just as an example, here's a simple one. And it looks like, let's see, my first letter is not too bad. We can use that same trick as before to sort largest to smallest. It looks like I am in the upper half of the alphabet, so I can probably leave my name, but who knows? If you're down here, you might want to change it if you want those chances of getting rich. So that's about it for this challenge. Make sure that you post your solution in the comments below the challenge on the website, and Be sure to learn from what other members of the community do as well. Thanks for visiting.